this is your first time going to a medium, how do you know if they're for real or if they're just guessing? Well, let me give you some tips. If they're very vague on their, you say you want to talk to dad, and they're very vague and saying, well, I feel he died of a heart attack. No. Well, I feel he died of cancer. No, that wasn't it. And they just keep going on and on. That's definitely a red flag. However, and this has happened to me before, somebody will say, I want to talk to dad. And I might get the feeling of pressure on the chest. And I might say to them, I'm not sure if this is dad or not, but I'm feeling pressure in the chest. It feels like I can't breathe, like lung type of thing. Is that dad or is that someone else? And 9 times out of 10, if it's not dad, usually what I get for an answer is, actually, that was my grandfather. So my next question would be like, is that somebody that you'd like to speak with as well? Yes. Okay, well, he's here too. So we validate grandpa that he had, say, emphysema, and then we'll go on to, all right, so grandpa, you just sit put for a minute, and we're going to get dad in. Okay, and then we'll get her dad in. And it's usually something completely different. It could be similar, but if that person had already said, no, that's not my dad, all right, and they may validate with how they died, or dad may come in and just start telling jokes, and I might say to the lady, wow, he's funny, isn't he? Yeah, well, grandpa wasn't so funny. Exactly. So what you're doing is we're validating both people. And that's the most important thing, is the validations. Because we can't give you messages unless we validate who we're talking to first.